What up, crypto warriors? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. It's Monday, the 19th of October, 2020. Big news for everyone around the world. It will affect everyone around the world. This is not just big Bitcoin news. This is not just big cryptocurrency news. This is a big news for everyone around the world. Federal Chairman Jerome Powell talks digital currencies at IMF, International Monetary Fund. And give you some acronyms right here. IMF, International Monetary Funds, BIS, Bank for International Settlements. They're the central bank of central banks, right? The one above everybody. Okay, so in brief, Federal Reserve Chair Powell spoke at IMF annual meeting today. Powell discussed cross-border payments and digital currencies. His attendance signaled recognition of the importance of digital currencies, says one Bitcoin analyst. And it's true. Before I get to this part right here, this is what Powell said. We do think it's important to get it right than to be first. Talking about digital currencies. While the US is waiting to get it right, we have other countries who are competing with us, who are trying to de-dollarize themselves, who is stepping away from the dollar, that are experimenting with digital currencies right now. And here it is. The city of Shenzhen, this is in China, has already issued 10 million yuan in digital currency to 50,000 randomly selected citizens. And right now they are accepting it at 3,389 merchants in this Luhu district, or Luhao, I don't know how to say it, I'm butchering it right now. But fact of the matter is, they're testing it out and they're going to break it if it doesn't work, and they're trying to see what does and what doesn't work. That's how you get things done. We're in a digital economy right now. We can't sit here on our friggin' thumbs and say, yeah, we're just going to write about it and come up with a study and see how it may or may not affect people in the United States. No, you build something, you test it out, and what works, you take it, keep it. What doesn't work, get rid of it, and then start again. And this is how it works. You know what I'm saying? So while the US is taking their time, the digital yuan is getting developed as we speak. So this is a big Twitter thread coming from Jerome Powell. If you don't know who he is, you need to give him a follow here on Twitter. A big macro guy when it comes to finance, former Goldman Sachs hedge fund guy, and he's 100% all in on Bitcoin. All right, here it is. If you don't think central bank digital currencies are coming, you are missing the big and important picture. This is going to be the biggest overhaul of the global financial system since Bretton Woods, 1944, the formation of the IMF, the formation of the World Bank, right? The formation of our monetary system where everyone is using the US dollar. All right, now that we have our background on what Bretton Woods is or was, or what took place there. All right, the Bretton Woods, talking to Bretton Woods, the IMF article alludes to a huge change coming, but lacks real clarity outside of allowing much more fiscal stimulus via monetary mechanism. Exactly what is happening right now. The continuous printing of currencies. Scroll down. Here it is. But it's not just the IMF. This was first floated by Mark Carney at the Bank of England over a year ago and set the course for a new system. His idea is to move away from the dollar. Remember I said that. We have countries, even our quote-unquote allies, are trying to move away from the US dollar. And using CB, or central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, so its effects on the world trade flows and debts was not so pronounced. All right, well, so what does that mean? What's happening? We'll see, because Jerome Powell broke this down shotgun style. All right. Next up was the regulatory changes in the U.S. allowing for bank custody of digital assets, especially Bitcoin, i.e., the acceptance of the acceptance that digital assets are not going away, and in fact are the future. And recently, the Cleveland Ref added their thoughts, and he always links everything. So on Monday, which is today, Jay Powell gives his input on central bank digital currencies at IMF. So that's what I spoke about. All right, central bank digital currencies are coming, and they will change everything. They are coming under stealth of cross-border payments, but it means so much more. They did a sneaky poll yesterday, because I think I took this poll myself, right? And it said that in 5 years, how will you send money to your family members abroad? And it gives cash and envelope, money transfer service with digital currency, other. Please comment. I put other. I should have put Bitcoin as well, but I was doing something else at the same time, so I forgot to put Bitcoin. All right, because it's very sneaky when they put it like that. When they say digital currencies, we in the cryptocurrency space, we know when we're saying digital currencies, we're talking about crypto assets all across the board. You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Tether, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because this is our space. This is what we're talking about. All right. They allow the central banks to circumvent the banking and fiscal system and give or take money, tax, or transfer payments directly. This is a big change in the policies of central banks. They're going to be the ones talking about doing taxes. Like we won't be able to. All right, when you got a digital wallet, there won't be a need for you to fill out, 1040s anymore and things of that nature. All right, because they'll be able to see all your transactions, see when you get paid, what you bought, take all the taxes one time from when you make a purchase and all this other stuff. Everything is going to be like all digital. All right, super big brother, super creepy. And this is why we need to use Bitcoin. That completely changed monetary and fiscal policy forever. Central banks will now be able to manage fiscal policy outside of government balance sheets. They can give, for example, restaurant owners a direct payment for stimulus, whilst at the same time charging negative interest rates on larger savers. Big pandemic like what just happened, when they're giving out their stimulus and all that stuff, we don't have to worry, well, this is all going to be on a private database. It's not going to be a real blockchain. And when they talk about, stimulus for small business owners, stimulus for restaurants and things of that nature, they'll be able to get it directly, not going through the banks. Banks are going to be done. Banks are done and over with, because now you don't have to go to a bank and deal with a bank ever again. It's everything coming straight from the central bank directly to your wallet. Straight from the central bank, straight to your wallet. No intermediaries as far as a bank, money wiring service, or any of that. No cashing checks and none of that garbage anymore. Banks are done. No more direct deposits. The banks are done. All right. That will completely, I already said that, boom. So they give the restaurant or whomever or whatever small business that they need to give their stimulus directly, they give it to them directly. All the citizens of the U.S. need to get the stimulus directly, they get it directly. All right. They can create direct tax payments too in the rails of the payment system. No more IRS. IRS done. Done. No more. They're cutting the fat, basically. Cutting the fat. They don't need to pay people to do audits and all this other stuff. No. Everything, all digital. Super big brother, like I said. All right. Multi-interest rates set centrally will be the norm. No one needs to allow the banks to set interest rates based on capital availability or risk. Central banks can now create a defined cost of capital to whomever they please if they get the powers by the government, which will come. Don't forget, it absolves any spending responsibility in a crisis from governments, and after 2008 and 2020, they are desperate for it. So they set us up. They're pushing this whole idea. Even in the crypto space, we've since 2017 been talking about CBDCs. All right, and we're like, yo, there's no such thing as a CBDC. Well, now there is, okay? Because they groomed us over the past 3 years talking about CBDCs, and the digital yuan, all this other stuff, right? New system coming, and it seems like everybody is stepping away from the US dollar, you know, long and short of it, basically. So this is a long thread. I'm going to link it. Please come and check it out. He even linked this right here, the Pandora's box of central bank digital currencies. Good, quick, 5-6 pages, basically a quick read, and come check it out. 7 pages actually, my bad. Is it 7? What's the 7? I think the 7 page was what's it, references or something? Nah, but yeah, quick read. Come check it out. And they're planning this. It's while the U.S. is trying to test things out. All our allies, quote unquote, and our adversaries are actually going to be testing and using their digital yuan. You see, China already jumped on the ball. The ball is on their side of the court right now. They're in control, and everyone, and the first one to come out with it, they're going to be the ones that's going to be set up to be the world reserve currency. And China is really pushing for that right now. Okay, so let's discuss it in the comment section below. How can Bitcoin solve this? I already know how. All right, because at the end of the day, they're just going to be continuously printing, or increasing debt, because they're not really printing anything when it comes to a digital currency. They're just going to be, you know, increasing the amount of debt that a certain country or particular country is going to be in. So we'll have them increasing debt. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is tightening its fiscal responsibilities through the halving cycles. And yeah, that's how Bitcoin solved this in my 2 cents, or my 2 satoshis. Let's discuss it. Smash the like, hit that subscribe button, notification bell to get notified when I upload videos. Thank you for watching, and crazy stuff happening right now. All right, crazy stuff. The wall of money is coming. Bitcoin is protection as pristine reserve asset. Bitcoin is freedom. Bitcoin is the future value, and Bitcoin is the future. Everything is changing, and it's changing fast. I'm irresponsibly long, and it's seeming more and more responsible by the day. I'm out. Peace.